In this case, the owner of the Kitty Cat Lounge in Indiana provided totally nude dancing as entertainment at his bar. Individual dancers who were employed by the bar and who performed the nude dancing brought a lawsuit against the state of Indiana to enjoin enforcement of the Indiana Public Decency Statute, which required dancers to wear pasties and a G-string. They asserted that the state statute violated their First Amendment right of free expression under the United States Constitution. How would you decide this case? Was the enforcement of the Indiana Public Decency Law to require nude dancers in adult entertainment establishments to wear pasties and a G-string a violation of the dancer's First Amendment right of freedom of expression? We'll be back in a moment with the answer to that question. Did the enforcement of the Indiana Public Decency Law to prohibit totally nude dancing in adult establishments constitute a violation of a dancer's First Amendment right of free expression under the United States Constitution? No, according to the United States Supreme Court. The Supreme Court held that the Public Decency Statute prohibiting totally nude dancing at the Kitty Cat Lounge was clearly within the constitutional power of the state and in furtherance of its substantial governmental interest. The state's judicial police power is defined as the authority to provide for the public health, safety, and morals, and as such, may pass legislation to protect the public from acts which may threaten public health, safety, and morals. This case is about enforcement of public decency statutes and a person's First Amendment rights of freedom of expression under the U.S. Constitution. In reversing the lower court, the Supreme Court held that prohibition against a dancer's right to dance in the nude is not a violation of the dancer's right of freedom of expression under the First Amendment. Enforcement of the Public Decency Statute by the state to prohibit totally nude dancing is within the police power of the state, which is defined as the authority to provide for the public health, safety, and morals in the interest of protecting the public. Public decency statutes of this sort exist in almost every state. In upholding the Public Decency Statute in the state of Indiana, the court held that requiring the dancers to wear pasties and a G-string was a minimal restriction on the dancer's First Amendment right of freedom of expression, which was outweighed by the police power of the state to protect the public interest. Remember, it's a matter of law.